Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a brand new word from our sponsors.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, what's going on?
What are you hiding?
Nothing.
Have you seen Dad's wallet? He's real pissed. He's stomping all over the house looking for it.
Nah, that guy loses everything. I might be like behind the counter or something. I don't know.
You have it right there. What are you doing with his wallet?
I was trying to buy him a gift for Father's Day.
Well, it is coming up, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about this right here? There's a tie.
He's never worn a tie, ever.
What about these cool underwear gloves? They're pretty sweet.
No. And you're gonna use his money to buy that?
Well, a new Lego set came out, so I'm kind of broke right now.
Give me his wallet.
No, hold up. Hold up.
Well, looks like you're buying him a new wallet.
Well, that's better than this, I guess.
You put my name on the gift, and I won't tell him that you took his wallet. Deal?
Done.
Get the people in your life a gift they'll actually want. An extra smart wallet. Right now, there are amazing deals that are so good you can grab one for yourself while you're at it. Click the links down below to check out all Extra has to offer. Free shipping, free returns, and a 12-month warranty. There's no reason not to.
Guys, check out Extra right now. It's up to 40% off right now, and it's just in time. Father's Day is around the corner. Get yourself a nice gift, or for yourself. There's a lot of stuff you'll enjoy.
Oh my gosh, there is a lot to cover. We have a lot of reactions. If you want to see the full bits, go watch on our content. Hours and hours, please watch. And thank you guys so much. So let's go through some of it right now. Oh, check out X Defiant. We got that angry review up. Some really funny skits there. We're already starting to work on the next one. There's tons of demos out that have released around the same time that all these games have shown off from the PC Gamer Show. Even though we didn't do a live reaction and not doing a live reaction to the PC Gamer Show, Alex is going to kind of break down some of the worthy ones, and I'll tell y'all some as well.
Worst of the worst.
Best of the best, yeah. And so a lot upcoming. So whereas I was feeling previously it's kind of a down year for games, not like a bunch of major ones, after seeing all these, I'm fucking excited. I'm hyped. There's still a few good ones coming out. Yeah, most are in 2025, but there's still a few for 2024 that are brand new that are on their way. And then some that are kind of disappointing. We'll talk about what's happened to Dragon Age.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, tell us what the hell else has been happening in gaming news.
Angry Birds 3 is getting a movie. Are you so excited? It's in production right
Never
now.
seen any of them.
So Jason Sudeikis and Josh Gad are reprising their roles. I didn't know they had them.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those.
I mean, it's a movie based on a mobile game. It's very strange to me, but it's being made. That's cool. IKEA is now hiring workers for its online Roblox store at £13 an hour.
An online store?
You can serve virtual meatballs.
What?
There's a new opportunity for Roblox players in the UK
Sign
and Ireland.
me up.
It's UK and Ireland. It would hire 10 people to run its virtual Roblox store as part of an initiative to showcase potential career opportunities to young people.
So, am I going to have like a MetaQuest and then I'll just be in my room? Welcome to IKEA.
Weird.
Would you like a meatball? Here's a meatball.
But they're paying adults to play with children in a fake IKEA store made in
It's
Roblox.
Not fake.
Okay, a virtual IKEA store in Roblox.
Sign me up.
That's weird. Okay.
Can I get a part-time job there?
Yeah.
If you really want to play Roblox and work with children all day,
I'm
go
not playing with children.
You are playing with
children.
children,
You're making it sound
Joe.
weird. It's a job.
That's what I'm saying. It
Are
did
you
sound
mocking
weird.
my job? It's a job. I am serving meatballs to kids for $13 an hour.
13 pounds. More
13
than that.
pounds.
Yeah. You got to be
That's
over
even more.
18 and live in the UK or Ireland. So you can do that.
I know some people over there have couch surf and start working.
All right,
I don't think you could
Joe.
just move to another country and just start working there.
Why do
legally.
why do I have to live there though? Isn't it virtual?
Yeah, but it says it's in the UK and Ireland. And
But
this is part of an initiative for them to be able to hire more people. It's mainly for publicity, right? Because they're trying to get people to think of them as a place to work. It is just a silly dystopian type of thing where it's like, what the fuck is happening?
Next week I get fired off of IKEA.
Yeah, for what? Throwing meatballs at children or something?
Be gone.
One thing I wanted to mention, I will do a video, is last week I went to the Path of Exile 2 event. It was mainly focused on the couch co-op capabilities of it being on console. Absolutely excellent. Just kind of want to give you a brief summary. I mean, this thing, I like Path of Exile quite a bit. I'm a big fan of like that type of ARPG.
They're doing it right, whereas former Activision is kind of doing it wrong with Diablo.
Yeah, so they're definitely fucking it up. And the game is just great. It's all got all the customization that you want. And again, like the console couch co-op is pretty impressive. I got to sit down with some other people, just immediately pick up a controller. The UI is great. So if you're looking for a game to play that is not Diablo, keep your eyes out on Path of Exile 2.
Got options.
All right, let's get into some of the new games. G.I. Joe is finally getting the side-scrolling beat 'em up.
I saw that. Okay, we are definitely playing that.
Do we have the Marlon Wayans skin?
What? No, I don't want the Marlon Wayans. I
Channing
want
Tatum.
the actual real American heroes, Joe.
Channing Tatum.
But I do want to play as Cobra Commander, but I think we're fighting Cobra Commander. We can't actually be the bad guys. Darn it.
Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Roadblock, so some other ones. And if you're not big into G.I. Joe...
I think the demo's out. It came out in April, but now I think you can get it. So 3 friends co-op.
Yeah, 2 demo levels have been out for a while.
Yeah.
There's also a Power Rangers one.
Yeah, we can play it right now.
That seems real.
Yeah, we saw that. What was it? Twisted Rita or something like that? Me and
Rita,
Joe, we played this fucking Power Rangers a long time ago. It was like, what, 7-8 years ago with Luna? Holy crap, it made us physically sick.
That was terrible. Maybe this one.
But it was fun dressing up as the Power Rangers.
Not the cutscenes, but this one looks better.
This one does look better. The artwork in the cutscenes look awful. Awful. But the pixel gameplay seems fine. Like G.I. Joe.
It looks like all of those other ones, in the Summer Games Fest, we got to see Lego Horizon Adventures. You didn't seem very excited about that, Charlie.
I was a little bored with the Summer Game Fest. I felt like it wasn't, it's certainly not as good as the Xbox Showcase, which actually blew me away. Can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah.
However, I will say there were some good indies there.
Yeah.
So indies kind of holding up the torch. I think one that we all liked was No More Room in Hell 2.
Yes.
Which from the Chivalry guys. So it's like if we're gonna have multiple player, I think it was like 8-player co-op for playing another zombie game. And yes, I will play another zombie game if it has something unique, and that 8-player co-op seems cool. I guess the only other thing that we didn't get gameplay on over there, Civilization 7. I love this series, but we didn't see shit. It was just
it's just cinematic. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions.
Yeah. It was hilarious when they were like, Batman, we're going back to the Arkhamverse. All right, Batman Arkham Shadow. And everybody's like, whoa. And then VR. And everybody's like, oh, you could hear the whole audience just be like, oh.
Yeah, I don't want to pay $400 for an average Batman game. No, thank you.
MetaQuest 3? Oh, what?
Might be above average.
Might be fine.
It could. I'm still not paying what's a MetaQuest 3 cost? Like $400 now?
Yeah, $400 or $500, something like that.
No, thank you. Cuff Bust, which is the Choo Choo Charlie guy, where you play what looks kind of like a koala bear escaping from prison. Murder a bunch of cops.
We got copyright claimed on the first Descendant song and the motherfucking Skate song. Pissed me off, so I'm re-rendering it right now. Alan Wake 2 DLC. So, Gig came up and started doing some dancing and some singing. And I didn't say anything this time.
Nope. Phantom Blade was shown off a little. It's kind of like Sekiro a little bit. We'll see. It's another one of the Souls likes. There was more than one weapon, and so there's some other things.
They did show the Among Us animated series clip, which didn't really look all that good.
No, it looked horrible
or funny at all
because they didn't talk.
Exactly. It's like.
But then at the end of the trailer, like, look at all these famous voices. But then why didn't you?
Why did you not?
Why didn't you have anybody
talk? Yeah.
It's very odd.
I don't know.
Slitterhead. Excited for that one?
Yes, Slitterhead was very different from what I thought it would be in terms of gameplay. It looks more actiony. Kind of makes me feel that bait and switch from Ghostwire Tokyo, where I was hoping it would be way more horror focused.
Yeah.
But it still has some potential. It looks janky, but hopefully there's enough charisma and unique creature design that it still is interesting. But we should probably talk about the standout one from Summer Game Fest.
Karen?
Okay. Yes. Let me speak to your manager, Mountains, as you scream every time you find a new hooding on the mountain. Scream like a girl every time. No, I'm actually talking about Joe's darling.
Killer Bean.
That's right.
Killer Bean. Actually does look pretty fun.
It looks so stupid. I was like, this is stupid. But I like it.
Yeah. It was incredibly stupid, but it knows it's stupid and is having fun with it, and I want to have fun with it.
Yeah.
So it looks great. There's also a bunch of indie games. We got Wander Stop. We've got The Girl and the Wolf and The Boy and the Deer.
The Girl and the Wolf and the Boy and the Deer. That's never. Yeah,
that's Girl and the Wolf
and then The Boy and the Deer, which is the concept looks very similar. I wonder if these two got mad at each other.
Yeah. And then of course, we got Delta Force, which the multiplayer.
No, Delta Farce.
Delta Farce, which does not look good at all, but then they showed off that there's a single-player campaign based on Black Hawk Down, which, because that is kind of it's a good movie, it could be a good opportunity for them to have a good campaign.
There's also an extraction mode because that's all the hot rage.
It is.
Mm-hmm. And then a lot of the other stuff shown off there was stuff that we've seen so many times. I mean,
Space Marine 2.
Black Myth Wukong, of course.
Is this the one with Blumhouse?
Yes, and all the Blumhouse
has some interesting horror ones that I wouldn't mind.
Interesting in a good way, or interesting
in a good way? In a good way.
Oh, you were interested in a good way.
Maybe,
there was, they tried to save the best for last, but this year, I mean, there wasn't anything super huge. There was Phantom Blade Zero.
Yeah.
Which was like a samurai, guys has a gruff voice, sort of like Geralt, and it's like a Dark Souls like. Tons of Dark Souls like games on the way.
So hot
if you're a big Dark Souls fan, you have a plethora of options.
So we need to make a game that's Soul Light and survival
Souls
and extraction.
There's also
combine all of them,
and then we get a baby wolf.
Yes.
Get those indie people,
Bam.
or baby deer, one of the two.
Combine everything. It's like, there's no way.
This is also one where Anotria had another Souls-like, had a trailer, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. And I've been looking at Anotria. It's like this new Italian Souls-like. And I was like, oh, what is this? This kind of looks cool. And then they showed the title screen. It's like, holy shit, people are going to be disappointed because the gameplay looks rough compared to what they showed off there. It's one of the dangers when you show off these incredible cinematics and you don't provide any gameplay whatsoever. It's not great.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to talk about Ubisoft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, barely. Worst show. Worst show. They did not have a plethora of games this year.
Sea monsters are coming out. Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
New creatures.
So Skull and Bones did not inspire us to go back and play, except for the one mode that I was like, look, this game is boring. Here's how you fix it. Add sea monsters. People will love it. And add boarding. And they did one of those things. So
the Megalodon and the Flying Dragon.
Yeah. I would log in for 15 minutes, show up when those two things happen,
you don't know
get my ass kicked because I didn't grind and level for 25 hours, and then get angry and quit.
And bored, and so there's your boarding.
Yeah, there you go.
You're fucking bored. That's not the type of boarding I was at.
You'll be shooting for an hour, barely get any damage on that monster. It's like, well, you need to get blueprints for better cannons.
You need blue cannons. And you have to buy the blue cannons because they're more expensive and shiny. You did say that you were a little bit more excited about Star Wars Outlaws after watching.
Yeah, I was surprised. I think it was the detail in the environments, the openness, and I kind of want to explore. Hopefully there's plenty of, collectibles and reasons to explore out in the world. They had the classic, kind of Far Cry gameplay where you're tagging enemies with the binoculars, but we've seen that in Star Wars media live action, that it makes sense, and it looked cool. I just hope I can put a helmet on How much did they pay Matt Damon to star in Star Wars?
Yeah, that hair is not good.
The Matt Damon.
Not good. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake is coming apparently in 2026. This was weird. They showed off 10 seconds of a candle gaining an erection, and they're like, coming in so many years. It's like, okay, great. Good job, Ubisoft. We got a deep dive in Assassin's Creed Shadows. We actually did get to see kind of what a mission would look like as both types of characters, whether you go Bruiser or Shinobi. I'm no more excited about that game than I was before.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like maybe above average.
I actually may be a little less excited than I was based on how bad the voice acting was.
Yes.
Hopefully
we could switch it.
Yeah, maybe there's a Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were upset with the American voice acting, and we wanted to hear, if we're in Japan, we want that legit Japanese, language. It's fascinating. It just feels so much more, it has so much more gravity, and, just puts you in the mood far more. And then you get the lady, the little assassin, she's like, it's time for me to leave now.
I must kill this guy, but he deserves worse.
Like, you sound so bored. Why do you sound so bored?
You've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah, and it looked like shit. I don't know if it was our stream and I kept reloading. It said 1080p, but every time they show Assassin's Creed Shadows, it would look like 480p. Like, it would be very blocky, but I wonder if they did that on purpose because it didn't look very detailed. Yeah, when it zoomed in and you would be talking to the characters in the dialogue option, it'd be fine. But other than that, it just looked very plasticky and looked like it was just, obviously using the same engine as all the recent Assassin's Creed. So there's not a lot of advancement there. So I just wish it was co-op. I wish they had done something more unique and evolved the formula a little more. Because now you're at the tail end of these open world Japanese games, and it's like you're last to the party, and we're like, all right, I guess.
How does this have less features than Ghost of Tsushima that came out years ago?
Yeah,
it's mainly the big thing.
We're gonna have to see.
Anno 117, Pax Romana was revealed. Prince of Persia: Lost Crown DLC was revealed. Frontiers of Pandora, the Skybreaker, it was revealed, so that's all DLC that's coming out. X Defiant Season 1, Skull and Bones update, the Crew Motorfest Year 2 roadmap is revealed, and that's really it. So the Ubisoft show, for me, was incredibly disappointing. It felt like a giant waste of my time.
Yes.
Because it was all...
It was a waste of our time.
Yeah, it was a showcase. It could have been an email because it was mainly just DLC announcements or showing us trailers for things that we've known about for months.
And that we've seen, and that probably when I'm playing would probably even have better effect. Like, Star Wars Outlaws would be like, oh, yeah, this isn't so bad, Just gotta see if we can do our own hairstyles and outfits.
You just really don't want her to look.
I really do not want.
It's like a fucking egg.
All right. Well, let's get to the good show. The Xbox Game Showcase.
Winner.
Yeah, for me, absolutely won. It started off really great. It ended pretty great. There was a couple ones in there that I didn't necessarily care about, but nothing that I was offensive. It's just like, hey, this just isn't for me. I'm going to skip it anyway.
Yeah.
They started off with Doom.
Yes, which was very, very awesome. The music was good, but it didn't have, that X factor a little more. Obviously they're not using Gordon anymore. But still, the visuals, impressive. The concept, interesting, genius, a cool evolution. Dark Ages, so you can have demon dragons, and you can have medieval type weapons infused with modern weaponry and firepower. So. Can't wait.
And then we talked a little bit about State of Decay already, and so just lots of good things there. Indiana Jones, you got to see more of Indiana Jones. Are you any more excited for that one?
The fucking movies have sucked ass, and so maybe we can get a good story here.
Crystal Skull.
Never saw it.
It's a Dial of Destiny.
That one I saw. Not good.
I took Cameron. You got away from that one.
He watched it, though.
I watched it in the plane.
Okay.
Yeah. We got more. We got a horror trailer for Starfield, which was odd, right? So they're showing off the DLC called Shattered Space.
We're interesting now, guys.
Yeah, and so they really try to say, like, show this game in a completely new light that in no way resembles anything that we saw from the base game.
So been burnt before. I don't trust you.
I'm still not going to play it, but, I mean, maybe some people will enjoy
we
it.
look at it, maybe we don't. It just depends on what comes out around that same time.
Fallout 76 Skyline Valley was shown off. This game is actually killing it right now as far as numbers. People are really enjoying
That's because of the Fallout TV show. I think that if the Fallout TV show didn't exist, these number spikes wouldn't have happened. They'd get small spikes because they're putting out new content, but not in the ways because people were booting up Fallout 4, Fallout 3.
All of them, yeah.
All of them.
Expedition 33 was shown off, and no one kind of knew what was happening for a long period of time. Apparently, we're going on an expedition.
We need to stop the painter.
The painter, because she's painting the deaths of the people and writing away people's futures. So that one was kind of shown off.
It's like Murder, She Wrote.
Kind of, yeah. Murder, She Wrote. Totally exactly the same thing.
Joe.
Yeah.
These are the types of shows Joe likes.
Hey,
No, I never watched
He's told me many times he thinks Angela Lansbury is sexy, so.
No secret.
Yeah.
That was the secret.
A game that actually kind of went down for me that I was actually excited for was South of Midnight. I love the idea of Bayou and Creole mythology, Catfish King, kind of craziness down there. And then they showed more of the game. It didn't look particularly good. Like it looked like it was running poorly, and I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the style, right? The stupid frame animation, drop frame animation. I think it looks good, and I actually think the gameplay and the characters look interesting. The thing that I didn't like about it was the music. Like I was jamming to the music at first, but then when it started to get more music, like it turned into
It's probably some better
Disney
ones.
musical as the little kids started singing and the lady was singing and the dude was singing. I was like, oh, stop it.
Yeah, I want Delta Blues type stuff playing the entire time, setting the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I didn't want what
the bottom of the bayou. That's what I want. I like the way the euphemisms and the talking and the sayings and the southern, I love that shit. So that was kind of interesting. But talking about fucking things that I was hyped for, and then after I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh.
Oh, I was saving the best for last.
Okay, good. Okay, let's keep going then.
Yeah, Fallout. So we did Fallout.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go into World of Warcraft. Got some new War Within. The thing's limping along. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. We got more official trailer #1 for that one.
Very weird for Konami to keep going with this, and we'll see whether
is it weird?
The new
what
director,
else they got? They got to do a remake.
Yeah,
so
they got pachinko machines, Joe. They gotta go on with it.
Sea of Thieves gets something new. There was a new game that I hadn't heard of called Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. Another explosive Souls-light with god-slaying type stuff. You run around with. I mean, I thought he looked like Beerus a little bit, but like this little fox
little
guy.
kitty.
Yeah, and you just run around and do all that stuff. Age of Mythology is coming out sometime soon.
Yes, retold, so it's completely done. If I'm excited. Any RTSs, especially that type of RTS, hell yeah, I'm down.
Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred. Don't give a fuck. I don't personally give a fuck about it. You have anything nice to say about them?
No, I didn't even finish fucking Diablo 4.
Perfect Dark got showed off. The internet's real mad about Perfect Dark. Super mad. Oh my god. Because if you look at the one from Nintendo 64 and you look at the one now, they're actually pretty similar. But they're like, you know what? I can't jerk off to this immediately nonstop, and so
is that what the internet's saying?
They
can jerk off to it? I didn't even recognize it at first, and then when they pulled that little pocket projector and stuff, I was like,
laptop gun.
This is giving me the vibes of Perfect Dark, and we nailed it. It was Perfect Dark. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. Well, I'm glad that the franchise is back. I'm glad that they were fucking working on something. The graphics are upgraded, but yeah, will it still have the heart and the soul of that multiplayer and the laptop gun and all that? This one looks far more concentrated, at least in this initial showing, on showing us the story and the unique combat in single player ways that could only work in single players. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it was a poor trailer for me. I didn't get excited about any of the storytelling. Like there were some other ones that in a very short period of time got me excited about what they're working on. I didn't think this one did very well. Speaking of ones that didn't work very well, Fragpunk is a 5-on-5 shooter with a twist where you get cards. I don't fucking know who this is for, but I don't like them.
Card lovers like yourself.
Hey, this is the Magic the Gathering judge.
I love Magic, but this looks terrible.
This to me, this is the Xbox's answer to Control. And I'm about as excited to play Fragpunk as I am excited to play Control. Oh, not Control, Concord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the Fragpunk is Xbox's answer to Concord. Okay, this hero shooter, and this one is you throw down cards and shit. So I don't care, but this one will probably be free, is what I'm going to assume. It's NetEase. Yeah. That's probably free. Whereas, what is it? Concord will do $40 for fuck that.
You could buy more cards, open packs, and
oh my God! Yeah, if this is NetEase, then it's probably going to be dirty. We shall see.
Grass is higher, 20% higher on this one.
Give me $3.
Yeah.
That's worth $3. Fable got shown off more. You got to see more of the characters.
Yes, the ugly lady, and then there was a previous hero of Albion. And it looks very story-based. It looks very cinematic, almost like a movie. And you could tell right away from the music that it had that Fable vibe. But I'm worried, does it have the ideas of the original Fable? Like, as much as I have a love-hate relationship with Fable, top 32 reasons why it sucks and it didn't work, it's like I wanted them to get that concept right, and I'm worried that they're just moving too far away from it and then just like kind of using the world as dressing and then just going to tell a very single-player focused story without some of the innovations that Fable tried to push in open-world RPGs and stuff. So, well, I don't know if it's necessarily open world back in the day, but yeah.
More and more to explore. Yeah. Then we got Winterboro, mouse survival game, another fucking survival game. Mixtape.
It's a movie.
Yeah, coming of age story told through music. And so you probably will not be able to stream that at all.
And that has the jumpy animation, and then you'd be flying up in the air, and then there was teenage love stuff, and then not really for us, but there's definitely a market for these games. This one and Life is Strange.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Double
exposure.
Double exposure.
Where you solve your friend's mystery. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is coming out.
Which I'm actually excited for. I want to see Joe do the rescue operations. And then Joe, and then somebody's going to have to rescue Joe after his helicopter crashes, trying to pick people up.
First in the job.
We're going to have to rescue the rescue.
Elder Scrolls Gold Road is coming out. Then we got Mecha Break, one that got shown off in a couple other ones. So if you like mech combat,
look at this. This is some interesting shit. Xbox is fucking killing.
Yeah, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is a Souls-like set in the late Ming Dynasty. Because they're all the rage right now.
Plethora.
Are you gonna finish that one? No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well, boy, what halfway? What is plethora mean? You keep saying plethora. I just want to make sure you know what plethora means.
Plethora.
Yes. What does the plethora mean?
Plethora.
Okay.
Avowed got shown off. I still think that game looks terrible.
Avowed. It looks janky, right? It has the jank, but Obsidian is known for having some jank. I'm trying to keep an open mind. I do get the feeling
Outer
that
Worlds looks so much better than that game, though.
Yeah, I get it. And when we look at it, it's like, is this a MetaQuest VR thing?
Yeah.
It has that vibe, but I'm hoping it comes together when you actually play it. But because this was supposed to be their answer to Skyrim, they say stop saying now, because they know
they want you to be really excited because you can switch weapons in combat. Does that get you excited? Or,
I remember that.
Yeah, it's like, or is that just a standard gaming thing that like, fuck off? That's crazy. Adamfall got shown off, which is like British Fallout /
Atomic Heart
type thing.
New IPs, we're for it, and it could be fascinating. It's like mixing British troopers, World War with sci-fi.
And then
maybe we'll see the Doctor show up because it has the telephone booth.
Doctor Strange will show up, yeah.
No, not Doctor Strange, Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't watch that anymore.
Yeah, I don't watch it anymore. I never watched it. I saw one episode, which was pretty cool, like these angels.
The Weeping Angels? That's a good one, yeah. There's a great one. I mean, okay.
That's the only one I've seen.
Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. This is one towards the top of my most anticipated games. This is one that looks really, really great. September 5th is the current proposed date. So it's going to kind of... after Black Myth Wukong and Madden, of course, you guys' favorite, is kind of lead off the fall season.
Get us to that good game,
for
please.
That good, yeah.
That'll be a little treat after we get destroyed in August.
Well, NCAA, we'll play that one, and we'll get the gist of
Madden.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to
we can skip Madden this year,
the
right?
gist.
Gears of War.
No, Alex. God damn, it's not what I said.
We got a super early teaser for Gears of War E-Day towards the very end. Pretty cool cinematic.
Yes.
This is something that it was a short cinematic and a short screen of the main characters overlooking the city. Immediately sets the expectation and sets the stage.
Yes.
It looked great. I think that they did a very, very good job with this one versus something like Perfect Dark. So
okay, I thought you were a little less excited than I was. I was like, because I famously have said I'm Gears of War out. Don't give a fuck about it anymore.
Yeah.
So I skipped a ton of them, and then there was like the kids, and then his kids.
Oh, later stuff,
like the new team, and I'm like, nah, I'm not interested. But this is going back. The boys are back. This is Emergence Day, where shit goes down, and that last shot. If the game is anything like that last shot, I am excited again. So obviously a prequel, I guess Gears of War 6, but a prequel to what's going on. So very excited for that one. But there was no date, so I have no idea.
No, it's probably super early. Yeah. And then by far the worst thing I saw all day, all fucking day, no matter what we watched, was Dragon Age The Veil Guard, the official reveal trailer.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Purple, Joe.
What was that?
What it was. It was purple. It was multicolor. It was cartoony. It was
Clash of Clans looking.
Gross. It was mobile-ish. I hate the new look. I hate the characters. They do this explosion. This lady's flying in and her name appears and she does this, and then this other one does this, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way.
We
didn't see any gameplay. Really? It's not just we have not looked online.
I actually have it pulled up. So it's
okay.
2.8K likes, 19K dislikes
Holy
on the
shit.
official one. People are not no matter. This is on Xbox official. So on any of the channels, people are not enjoying it.
It kind of looks like they're Saint Row-ifying the Dragon Age. You know what I'm saying, Joe?
Yeah.
They fucked that up. And you know what? That name change is so appropriate. Veilguard.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? But I wanted the wolf and the Dragon Age and the dreading. Can I get the dread back? No.
Absolutely.
Veil.
It feels like a shitty hero shooter, right?
I don't like it.
I don't know what
I don't like it.
Yeah, a mobile hero shooter is what it looked like. So you better release gameplay quickly, and it better look nothing like the the energy that was in that trailer. Like where were the characters we care about? No, instead you're gonna push these other guys on us, and I don't know who any of these assholes are, and I don't care.
Yeah, it looked absolutely.
7 companions to recruit, each with their own rich story to discover and explore, and it's bad when I already hate all your characters. You know what I mean? Because that's the point of Dragon Age is recruiting the characters and learning their backstory. But I don't know. I just don't like it.
The official reveal on the Dragon Age YouTube channel is 33,000 likes, 173,000 dislikes.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Wow, I wonder what it's like to be at that studio right now. They're like, ooh.
It's like, should we get rid of that?
Wasn't this supposed to be the live service bullshit, or did they cancel the live service bullshit and replaced it with this bullshit?
It was single player, and then they changed it to Morrison, and then it was live service, and then they said they're going to take away a lot of the live service. But it looks like a fucking mobile hero shooter, so it looks like it's going to be.
So I can see how it might have been live
service all the way through.
We'll see how much of that remnant is there.
This is not a dark fantasy game that I want, right? You want something that looks more like Baldur's Gate 3. And again, I think this looks closer to Clash of Clans advertising.
Clash of Clans, yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't.
Clash of
Right now in the
Tumblr moderator and multicolored purple and blue dragons with, I don't know.
Lots of purple.
Glowy crotch
So are we still going to be able to get that NPC that joins us and tells us about daily ads That'd be pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, the one that we were talking. It's a theoretical one that joins you and is like, hey, did you know you can buy purple
EA,
right now?
EA,
50%
BioWare, 50% off.
Now, the good news, and this is good news for you, that tomorrow at 10 a.m. is when you get the official gameplay reveal.
For what?
For Dragon Age.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is EA doing their shit tomorrow? Oh, fuck, man. I'm so tired, man. We got to watch the Madden. Are they revealing Madden? Is EA doing some kind of EA plays, or is that just Dragon Age only? They're like, don't worry, guys. Wait. Don't downvote us.
Too late.
Gameplay.
If the cinematic is almost always better than what's shown in the gameplay, and I don't see how the gameplay is going to rescue this.
That's true. I'm curious. Will this be the first instance where the cinematic is worse than the gameplay? Right? Where have we? I can't think of an instance where the cinematic was worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you have to think hard.
I don't see anything for EA. I know that's
All right,
that's
then
when
it's
that
probably
trailer.
BioWare only.
Yeah, so
EA. Let me type in EA Play 2024. Coming soon, July 19th. Yeah, that shit is not coming till July 19th.
But according to the Dragon Age official YouTube channel, the trailer is tomorrow. So you will get to see what the shit show looks like. We've talked about the death of Rocksteady forever because WB forced Rocksteady.
BioWare.
Well, no, I mean Rocksteady. So WB forced Rocksteady to make this live service fucking nonsense thing come out of their wheelhouse, and it fucked their company to the point where it's no longer Rocksteady.
Yeah.
And EA did the same thing with BioWare before, right? It's like, hey, you're going to make this live service fucking hell. You're going to go get away from making these single-player RPGs, and then kept forcing them to do it. So this could actually, to me right now, if I had to guess, this game is going to be the death of BioWare, where it's probably going to be a $200 million hole. In a year from now, Jason Schreier will have this long, thing about it, like we talked the last time, where it's talking about some suit over at EA forcing them to do shit that they won't work.
You know what? I can't. I don't know if this is saying July 19th is Madden or July 19th is EA Play 2024, because that seemed weird. EA Play. College football comes out July 19th. They wouldn't release the EA Play at the same time. Okay, I think that's just a little error. I don't know if EA is doing their own show this year. But, yeah. So I guess that's why that channel will have to, do it on their own and do a YouTube gameplay reveal. Get ready for the downvotes then.
Yeah, Dragon Age has released 24 seconds of they call it a sneak peek, pretty much in response. It looks like in response to all of the things. So, but they said
you see the gameplay over there.
It's them walking through a city, and it doesn't.
Does it look? How does it look?
It looks okay. It doesn't look dark fantasy at all. But it actually, I think you're right. Where this will be the case where the gameplay probably will look better than that horrible cinematic.
I might be right.
Yeah. So
okay. All right, well, they better get that done quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! Tons and tons of games. And wait, Alex is not done, right? We didn't do the PC Gamer Showcase. You said you wanted to highlight a few from there?
It was all like super indie ones.
Yeah.
None of them that I think that.
Here's the ones that I'll just tell you the ones that I took note of. Level 0 Extraction. There's a demo. You can play that right now. Extraction shooter. Strident. There's a demo of PvP. Flintlock. Siege of Dawn. Didn't you say you liked that? Didn't you like the Flintlock one?
Yeah,
That's a demo right now.
Yeah, we talked about Flintlock.
There's one called Rekka. There's Tactical Breach Wizards, which is sort of like, like SWAT team, but with magic. Yep. There's one called Aloft. It's a demo. It's out right now. But those are ones that come out right now. One that I found was really weird called Hotel Galactic. It's like you do these little... you run like a hotel and with these little chibis.
Sounds stupid.
No, it's sci-fi. It's fun.
If it's not a gas station, it's trash.
There's one called Toads of the Bayou. Toads with guns. Some of them nuns. Toads of the Bayou is a roguelike deck builder. Are you interested?
What?
No. There's one where you get to play a monk that makes beer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Joe, the Crush House is out now. The demo, the person shooter where you are the
Third
reality
person
show
shooter?
and you like, you're trying to capture the reality show, like the people flirting and the people fighting and stuff.
What?
Like the Sims kind of thing.
Yeah, it's you with a camera trying to record.
First person shooter. So we'll have to stream that with Joe at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be good or funny, but we'll see.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, god damn.
Oh, no.
See here, you see, you're gonna do a little third person shooter.
We'll see.
Film students.
Well, I can't wait for tomorrow. Because
What's
Alex is
tomorrow?
back. And we get to see the Acolytes.
Oh, is that going to come out tomorrow?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You get to see the third episode.
Yeah, the third episode.
If you want to watch 1 and 2, I wouldn't recommend it.
Why? I watched them with you.
He was with
Oh,
us,
that's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you just like me. We're old men now. We are old men.
No, see, because
Remember we woke up at 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning.
That
I always
shit
wake up at 7 in the morning.
He always say,
same.
I don't wake up at no 7. These guys go and they do the thing, they do the healthy things. I don't do the healthy things.
Yeah, I'm trying to forget about that show, too. I was like, man, that's tomorrow.
I hear
I'm not looking
breaks the internet, or it's gonna break the internet. It's gonna break Star Wars forever, is what people were saying.
A lot of people watched it.
I'm-
A lot. According to Disney, a ton of people watched it. So
Maybe
it's gonna
not
be
a
a
hate-
successful.
The
hate
third
watch?
episode.
No, the
Oh.
opening two.
Okay. Yeah. No. So I don't know. I am morbidly curious what's going to happen, or if it's all overblown. I have no idea. So we'll definitely clue you in on that. A lot of content coming. The House of the Dragon is coming soon as well. I'm looking forward to that. And
Sunday.
yeah, so cool. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for supporting the Angry Joe Show. Thank you for subscribing to our show, spreading the word. Thank you to our sponsor, Extra. Right now, amazing deals up to 40% off. Father's Day is coming up. Gifts for you, gifts for your friends, gifts for your family. So
Yep.
we will see you guys on and if you want the full versions of reactions to this, we go in depth on each of this on our live trailers reactions. Go see about our impressions. We'll put that up. Plenty of hours to go through, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.